Yeah, that's the point of the song.
All right, here you guys go. Buy Everything, Johnny Sonic.
Of shiny stuff and things and stuff. But some real money can buy you some real power. Money buy seats in the Congress, keep your business sending lobbyists. While your votes by needed signatures, and a check in a break on your taxes. You can squeeze by the law and lots of justice. Corruption functions as lust for purchase. Put countries to war with your agenda. Who's gonna defend us? Buy everything. Don't matter if you really need it. Buy everything. Don't matter if you're feeling greedy. Buy everything. Talk to consume it and repeat it. Buy everything. Don't forget your credit cards. Credit cards.
Johnny Sonic, Buy Everything. I'm Shell, your host, and I have my brand new co-host, Greg, known as Spider in the Hall.
Hello.
And we are talking to the music artist guest host, Johnny Sonic.
Johnny Sonic.
Hello. Thanks for having me again.
You're very, very welcome. So, anyway, again, we were talking for about going on 2 hours now about politics, activism through music, and we talked a little bit more about the I can't even speak anymore. The activists through the music as well. I do know that Sting has a big, huge influence over there and trying to raise money for the African forests. So just because there's a lot of disease out there, there's a lot of musicians who actually wanted to try to save the world itself from people who want to destroy the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sting is a huge proponent of peace and for other cultures. He's you can hear that in his music how influenced he is by other cultures and by how other people live, and he's very, very socially aware of where these problems are in the world, and he works very tirelessly to keep these problems in our eyes so that we see them, so that we pay attention.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, there's a lot of different type of benefits out there for they save the African animals too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually, we were talking about earlier. We were talking about alienating your fan base. Sting actually has a organization. It's kind of a funny title. He's called Freedom from Religion, as opposed to freedom of religion. So his whole idea is that he's really pushing the separation of church and state, and he doesn't want our government to be super influenced by any religion. It's not necessarily a negative thing against religion, but just the idea that religion shouldn't be a part of government. So I know Sting's a pretty famous person, and he's got a lot of pop fans, and so that probably alienates him from a lot of his fans. But at the same time, he believes in it a lot. So I think that's something that's pretty commendable. That he could easily probably keep his trap shut and sell more records, but he's definitely pretty vocal about that. So I'm sure he upsets a lot of people talking about that. But at the same time, he does a lot of good. So it's good to hear him speak his mind, whether or not it's about saving the forest or saving our Constitution.
Well, I mean, if you have a very, at first you had a big old fan base and you do have something to say, you're going to say it regardless what's going to happen. And me personally, I still love Sting from this day. I will follow that guy anywhere he wants to go. That's my opinion. And he has a cute butt too. Anyway, but there you go.
Yeah, he sure does. And I heard that I heard that he can make his wife pretty happy for 9 or 10 hours at a time. Whether or not that's a rumor, but he talks about I don't know, that's probably for a different. Yeah, it's a different show. That's tantric in music.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I don't know, any guy that talks about 10 hours at a time, shoot, I'll let him say the rainforest. That.
No, at least she's pleased and happy.
Yes, I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I just remember something else, that there's another rap artist who was very popular in the late 80s, early 90s with Salt and Pepper. They brought out a song, Let's Talk About Sex. That was something very controversial, too, when it came out, because people don't want to talk about sex.
No, yeah, and especially from a woman's point of view, because they weren't saying, like, let's talk about sex like Two Live Crew or something like that. They were saying, let's talk about sex from, like, the woman's point of view, and not only just the woman's point of view, a strong woman's point of view, and not only just a strong woman's point of view, a black strong woman's point of view. So when that came out, that made everybody be like, hey, shut up. They were like, no, we're gonna keep doing it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty crazy. Okay, so we're going to take a small little break, and I'll be right back, and we come back for more Johnny Sonic. And before we do, Johnny, I actually have an in action queued up after the break. So you want to tell us about that one real quick?
Yeah, sure. That one's talking about the media and things, the way that the media kind of distracts us, and when it's something that comes up that's important that we should deal with. There's always, like, anytime there's something, a big deal, some big crisis somewhere, you'll see some stupid news story that'll come up that'll get everybody all hyped up, like some boy fell in a well in Texas or something stupid that just everybody that it focuses on, and then all CNN and Fox News, everybody's just plays those clips forever to distract us from real things that are happening, you know, like genocides in other countries and horrible things that are happening here. I mean, you can name them on 35 fingers, all the things that they're trying to distract us from. So the whole idea of an action is to kind of flip off your TVs and don't be distracted and focus on what we should be focusing on and find the information that you need to find.
Cool. All right, we'll take a small little break, and then we'll play it out right after this. Hang on.
Woohoo! Let's Talk About the Music is starting.
What is Let's Talk About the Music, and why are you so excited about it?
It's a podcast with controversial talk and a global mix of music.
Oh, cool. How and where can I listen?
Just go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com and click follow to be sure to get all the info about the bands that are playing and see their music videos. Then click on Spreaker or iTunes to listen live and even chat with other listeners and the host herself.
What day and time is Let's Talk About the Music on?
Every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to midnight Pacific Standard Time.
I think I'll tune in. Thanks for the info.
From the orders, coming from headquarters, funding facts from humbling borders. What's wrong with a slam? Are you fixing that? Said that we can, are you mixing that? What's wrong with a twist? Are you mixing that up with the spot? I rip for him hitting that. World is closing in now, gotta get our shit together before the world starts caving in now. Gotta get our shit together. Ooh, it's getting hot here, but this is about to swell. When we twist our heads around, you know we feel much better. When your welcome crashing down.
How you gonna see this? How you gonna feel this when you won't look up? How you gonna see this? How you gonna feel this if you won't look?
Pummel us with your tactics. Plummet us to distract us. Run it by your advisors. Son of death street run survivors. What's going on with the truth? Are you checking that? Who is this big Louis? He goes that. Genocide in Sudan. What the hell is that? He was on and I think we're missing that. You tested our reactions. Distractions and vain actions. Distract us back to the herd. Reduced by Rupert. Knock by murder. The world is closing in now. Gotta get our shit together before the world starts caving in now. Gotta get our shit together. Ooh, it's getting wet in here. This is about to get wetter. When we twist our heads around, you know we'll feel much better. When your welcome's crashing down. The world is closing in now. Gotta get our shit together before the world starts caving in now. Gotta get our shit together. Ooh, it's getting sad in here. In need of a new trendsetter. When we twist our heads around, you know we'll feel much better. When your welcome's crashing down.
How you gonna see this? How you gonna feel this when you won't look up? How you gonna see this? How you gonna feel this if you won't look? How you gonna see this? How you gonna feel this when you won't look up? How you gonna see this? How you gonna feel this if you won't look?
Can we break the trend? Can we break the trend? Can we break the trend? Can we break the
How you gonna
trend?
see this? How you gonna feel this if you won't look?
Johnny Sonic. Let's talk about the music. I'm Shell's your host. I got Spider on the hall on the other line, and Johnny
Sure do.
Sonic. Woohoo!
That's right.
All right. So, Spider, you every now and then I'll just call you Spider because it's easier.
That'll work.
Like, every now and then I like to joke around and say I'm going to squash you. Anyway, Spider, you said you had something you want to say about this topic?
Yeah. Another